video on bringing you this look. I wanted to bring you guys something really specific, yet dramatic, yet easy, which meant I went very neutral in the makeup for the most part. I was very specific with my brows. As far as the eyes go, I allowed my wing liner to be the star of the show, and then I paired in my favorite bold lip of the season. I actually used two, so stay tuned for that. The shade that I'm actually wearing right now is Antique Velvet, which is my absolute favorite, I think, of all time fall lip. And yeah, of course I straightened my hair out for this video because of course in fall here in the South it's not as hot, it's not as humid, which means that my hair can actually stay straight at least for let's say 24 hours, because I don't see me doing this process a whole lot because I really am enjoying my hair in its naturally curly state. But I figured, what the heck, it's fall, let's try it. And of course the day that I decided to record this video, it's raining. Yeah, so it might not make it to that 24-hour mark, but we'll see. Remember to thumbs up this video for more fall tutorials, and always comment down below on any color combinations that you would like to see next, and I will try to get those videos recorded for you guys as soon as possible. Thumbs up this video, remember to like, subscribe, and share, and without further ado, let's get into my first fall tutorial of 2015. Let's begin, shall we? I am actually really going to anchor these brows using the Anastacia of Beverly Hills brow pomade. The shade that I'm actually using is Auburn. This product comes in an array of different shades. I think it's great, especially for those brows that are a little bit more sparse. This product does tend to stick on skin a little bit better, smoothing out all of the abrupt spots and moving directly into concealing these bags, honey. Yes, I'm actually going to move in with another Anastacia Beverly Hills product and really going to pack in this warm coral shade, and you can really see how I'm packing that in right on the inserts of the eye. Now I'm actually going in to apply a little bit of highlight just to make those eyes pop, but notice I'm not putting as much of the yellow around the eye area. I'm going to pull it down the bridge of my nose, around the edges of my forehead, or in the middle of my forehead, because that's the area that I really want the highlight to pop. I'm actually going to put it on my chin and right on my cupid's bow. Now I'm actually going to start a little bit more of the contouring process. I love this palette again so much because all of the highlight and contour as well as the brightening products are right in the same palette. I do like to use a process of what I call a underglow, where I'm using all of my creams underneath the foundation. It's really good, especially if you're learning how to do the highlighting and contour process, because you know you are really playing with the bone structure of your face, and no one should know that better than you. The only difference between a makeup artist and yourself doing your face is we kind of have to know how to do everyone's face, so just keep that in mind. Next, I'm actually going to grab my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. This is in Y455. I'm going to blend all of that out with a dampened beauty blender. Beauty blenders come in all colors. I'm just using a pro one. That's why it's black. And then, of course, I'm really going to go in with my Airspun powder and just really pack that in around where all that concealer and highlight actually has landed. And next, I'm going to grab my skin finishing product from MAC using a large Sigma brush and just blend all of that out to make sure my foundation at this point is no longer damp. Next, I'm going to grab a MAC product. This is, I'll leave the product in the down bar with a Kat Von D highlighting brush, and just going to really enhance my contour. Notice I'm not having to go as deep with the contour at this point. Next, I'm actually going to clean those brows up so we can get ready for the eye look. And I'm going to use a little bit of a shadow stay today. This is the Too Faced shadow stay, and just going to try it just to see if it gives me a little bit more impact. Usually I tend to use a little bit more concealer, but use what you have. I'm actually going into one of my favorite all matte products. This is the Tartelette palette. It actually was really big last year, but I absolutely love it because all the products in this look will be matte. And I think this is a nice variation from using a lot of shimmers in the eye look. You can actually see how I'm just constantly blending down those different hues of mattes, and as you start to intensify the exterior V, just blending out makes the eye completely open. And just another note, matte shadows tend to show less imperfections on the eyelids, and bam, there you go. You can see all of the impact is the beauty on the eyelid, just using a flat pink shade. As you want to intensify either exterior V or internal V, just continue to blend. That's what this look is all about. It's all in the blend because I'm going to save all of the flare for the wing liner. Now, I know you guys are terrified of wing liners, or some of you, but if you've mastered it, fantastic. Practice makes perfect, and I'm using my favorite drugstore product to create this wing. It's the NYC Sorry, my hand got in the way, but you can actually see that I'm actually marking the exterior part of the lash line. Can you see that? Because typically when you're applying a wing, your eye is closed. But if you know where the markings are, the wing should end up identical. There's nothing cute with two wings that are not identical. We want them to be as close to perfect as possible. And I love this NYC liner, one, because the tip is very, very fine, so you can really get in, especially if you have what I call a soft lid and it feels like that lid is actually being drugged by a brush that's too hard. If you're using a brush that has a fine tip, it tends to pull the skin a lot less, and therefore it leaves a lot less mess to clean up. Next, I'm actually going to use a brightening pencil. I think this is more of a pearlized shade. I do tend to use white. Sometimes I like to use pink, and I think this is great because it kind of keeps the eye area open. I'm using now the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and you guys have heard me say this. I don't know about all that, but it does give a nice coating to the lashes. And what I want to do is make sure that I have my lashes nice and straight, because then that will give my falsies something to land on. That's a very, very important step. And you see I've already applied the glue or adhesive. I gave it just enough time to dry. I'm tapping off the excess, and now I can set my lashes on. Bam. Now I'm actually going back in just to enhance the lower lash line by using a little bit of the CoverGirl mascara, and I'm using a little bit of Ben Nye powder here just to tighten up my contour areas and just make sure everything is nice and neat. This is really, really important, especially if you want to take photos. It just makes sure that nothing is muddy and everything is in its own specific space. I'm going to use a Morphe brush here and just kind of blend out a little bit of my Wild Sunset blush by Estee Lauder. I'm going in with the oldie but goodie, my Gold Deposit by MAC, using a e.l.f. fan brush. And I'll tell you another quick technique to kind of create this look. If you dampen your fan brush before you go in with your highlighter, it makes your highlight a little bit more pronounced, and it just really looks like lights and flash. I'm using a little bit of my MAC setting spray, and I just want to go back in with this Dampen Beauty Blender just to push everything in, make sure there are no lines of demarcation. And then I pulled out another oldie but goodie, my Jafra highlighting product. I don't even know if they still make this, but I want to say Anastasia makes beautiful highlights right now. Becca makes amazing highlights, so don't get stuck on the product, just pay attention to the technique. The first lip color I'm actually going to show you guys is a MAC shade. Can you see what shade that is? Come on now, come on. I'll leave it in the down bar. I'm actually just using a little bit of a lip liner just to take some of the gray hue out of it, and like I said, I'll leave the shade in the down bar. The name is slipping my memory right now. I'm sorry guys, it's very early, but I know the lip liner is called Vino by Ben Nye, and just kind of giving you more of a taupey grayish type lip look. And that's one look right there. Yep, with my beanie still on, honey, she's still fierce. She's still fierce. And there's your finalized look after the hair is completely taken down. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, we'll talk to you soon. Bye.